sky says yes. Some pages never asked for answers. They simply waited to be turned. A pocket full of quiet maybes still carried everything I learned. Every pause became a language. Every scar refined the view. Nothing bloomed because it hurried, only because it stayed true. When the sky says yes, I'll stop counting all the reasons not to fly. Leave the weight behind my shoulders. Watch the doubt drift by. When the sky says yes, every little step becomes a melody. I was never lost forever. Hope was learning me. Empty chairs have held my questions long before I found my voice. Funny how the smallest moments quietly become a choice. Every corner wears a sunrise, even if the light is slow. Faith is rarely made of thunder. Sometimes it just softly grows. Maybe every unanswered heartbeat was already keeping time. Every road that bent away from me was drawing a better line. I don't need tomorrow promised, just enough to see the blue. If the sky can open slowly, so can I, so can I too. When the sky says yes, I'll be dancing with the wind instead of fear. Every dream I catch believing finally feels near. When the sky says yes, nothing shines without the rain before. Every step became the answer I was searching for. When the sky says yes, I quietly say yes too. The morning doesn't rush the horizon, neither will I. The crease that never left my sleeve stayed longer than the restless years. Funny what the fabric carries after all the hands disappear. Some days settle without asking, like quiet dust on polished wood. Every mark I tried erasing stayed because it understood. Still I rise again, not with fire, not with flame, just a heart that keeps on beating, softly calling out my name. Still I rise again, like the tide returns to shore. Not because the night has ended, because I fear it no more. Every hallway holds an echo no one thought was left behind. Every silence keeps a rhythm only patient hearts can find. I no longer count the distances between who I was and now. Every season left its signature, teaching me somehow. Still I rise again, every scar becomes a line, writing stories I once doubted would belong to this heart of mine. Still I rise again, slowly learning how to trust every ending left behind me, made tomorrow from the dust. Was never born from thunder, but from carrying quiet hope. I don't need a flawless morning or every answer in my hands. Every breath becomes a promise to become the one I am. Still I rise again, with a calmer kind of light. Every step that once felt fragile now becomes my steady stride. Still I rise again, nothing left for me to prove. Every heartbeat whispers gently, I was always meant to move. Softly, I rise again.
Forgotten ticket in my jacket still remembers where I've been. Faded ink and worn out corners hold the places in between. I never knew the quiet moments could reveal what I had missed. Every wrong turn on the map was a road I needed to exist. The long way home was never really lost. Every mile, every moment had a meaning of its own. The long way home, I finally understand. Sometimes you have to wander to find where you truly stand. An old piano in the corner plays a melody I know. Every note carries a memory of the things I had to let go. I stopped counting all the reasons why the past should stay the same. Some doors close without a warning, making room for change. The long way home was a lesson in disguise. All the moments I was breaking built the strength behind my eyes. The long way home, now the road feels less unknown. I was never far from finding the place I could call my own. If tomorrow takes its time, I'll let it move at its pace. Not every dream arrives quickly, not every heart runs the same race. The road may bend forever, but I know where I belong. Every step that led me forward was becoming my own song. The long way home, now I carry every mile. All the shadows, all the seasons made this journey worth the while. The long way home, I don't need to turn around. I found myself along the way, in every lost and found. No perfect road, no perfect time, just the path that became mine. The flowers learned your window first, long before I knew your worth. You poured your heart into the ordinary, making quiet feel like home. I wore tomorrow on my shoulders, always chasing something more. While you were loving who I was, I kept reaching for another door. Some truths arrive like morning, soft enough to change your soul. I didn't lose your love in a moment, I let it slip through hands I couldn't hold. You deserve better than the love I knew back then. A heart that saw you clearly, not one learning at the end. You gave your best so effortlessly, I answer with my fears. Now your kindness echoes louder than all my silent years. demolished every memory, leaving only what was true. I see your grace in little moments, in every sky of faded blue. If love is measured by attention, you deserve the whole of mine. Instead I offered borrowed pieces, never all that lived inside. Now the mirror tells the story I was too afraid to read. Growing up sometimes begins with admitting what we couldn't be. You deserve better, and I finally understand. Not because you asked for more, but because you gave without demand. The love I couldn't give to you still teaches me each day. I honor what you gave me in every life I touch this way. I won't rewrite our ending or pretend I wasn't wrong, but I'll carry your compassion like the melody of a song. You deserve better, and I hope you found that light, someone who sees your quiet beauty every morning and every night. As for me, I'll keep becoming the man I couldn't be before, because loving you has shaped my heart, even from afar. Some apologies are lived more than they're spoken.
Even if I tremble, my name looked different on the page after everything had changed. Funny how familiar letters could suddenly rearrange. Every version left behind me still belongs inside my skin. Maybe growing isn't losing, maybe it's where I begin. I don't need to hide the shaking, I don't need to know it all. Every breath becomes a promise, I can rise before I fall. Even if I tremble, I'll still cross the line. Not because I'm fearless, because this hope is mine. Even if I tremble, I won't turn away. Every little heartbeat leads me through another day. Every mirror tells a story, gentler than it used to tell. Teacup left beside the window, still holding yesterday's warm air. Dust keeps dancing without asking if anyone is watching there. The smallest things keep moving softly, I stand learning how to breathe. Maybe every quiet moment has more to give than it first seems. A little closer to dawn, a little lighter than before. Not because the answers found me, but I don't need them closer to dawn. Every heartbeat finds its place, even slow horizons open to a patient kind of faith. Every season folds so gently into colors yet unknown. Even empty conversations leave a kindness of their own. What was heavy turns to echoes, what was distant starts to bloom. Morning doesn't chase the darkness, it simply gives the sky more. I'll be quiet enough to hear. Every gentle step I'm taking brings the morning a little near, a little closer to dawn. Now the air begins to glow. Every dream I carried softly finally begins to grow. A little closer to dawn. Nothing rushed and nothing wrong. I was finding home inside me all along, all along. The light arrives without a sound, and so do I.
The jacket on the empty chair still holds the shape of yesterday. A folded note inside the pocket smiles without a word to say. The room has learned my quiet footsteps even when I change my mind. Funny how the smallest moments leave the brightest things behind. Maybe I was never falling, just learning how to bend. Every pause became a doorway waiting to open again. One more sunrise, here we are. Another page, another heart. I don't need to know the ending, just enough to make a start. One more sunrise, soft and slow, a little farther than before. Every hope I carry quietly feels a little closer now. The windows wear a softer color, like they've heard what I couldn't say. Every dream I almost buried found another way to stay. I stopped chasing perfect answers, started listening to the breeze. Sometimes all a soul is asking is a little room to breathe. If tomorrow takes its time, I'll meet it where the light begins. Every ordinary heartbeat knows how quiet strength can win. I don't need the sky to change, I only need these open eyes. Every step becomes a promise, every promise comes alive. One more sunrise, here I stand. Nothing louder than this smile. Every road that felt uncertain was leading here the whole while. One more sunrise, let it shine, gentle as the morning air. I was searching for tomorrow, it was growing everywhere. No rush, just one more sunrise. The wrinkles on this old paper, old conversations I outgrew. Even faded lines remember every version I once knew. A window left a little open, lets tomorrow drift inside. Funny how the smallest changes turn the strongest hands untied. I stopped asking for the right moment, I stopped chasing every sign. Roots don't question where they're going, they simply trust the time. In time I'll bloom like colors rising after rain. Not because the sky has changed, but I've learned to welcome change. In time I'll bloom without reaching for the sun. Every quiet part of me already knows what's to come. The empty spaces on the canvas never frightened every hue. They were only saving room for something honest to break through. Every season wears its silence before it learns to sing. Nothing living asked for hurry, everything arrives in spring. Every heartbeat writes a promise, only patience understands. Hope was growing underneath me long before I made my plans. In time I'll bloom like rivers finding where they flow. Every fear I carried softly taught my heart what it should know. In time I'll bloom, one quiet breath, one step, one day. Every little piece of healing found its own unhurried way. If tomorrow keeps its distance, I'll still leave the door unlocked. Light has never feared the shadows, it simply keeps showing up. I don't need a perfect ending, I don't need the loudest sky. Every gentle act of growing is enough to change a life. In time I'll bloom, now I wear my seasons well. Every road that once felt broken became the story I can tell. In time I'll bloom, not by racing toward the light. I was slowly becoming someone who could shine from deep inside. No rush, no perfect timing, only growth. In time I'll bloom.
The coffee cooled before the sunrise, but your smile still warmed the room. I kept chasing distant horizons while love was quietly in bloom. You never asked me to be perfect, only honest with my heart. Still I chose the road that led me farther than we were apart. Funny how a single moment can echo through the years. Some answers find us slowly when the silence finally clears. If I'd stayed, would we still be dancing in the rain? Would your laughter fill these empty walls, calling out my name? I can't rewrite the story or turn the seasons back again, but I still wonder every now and then if I had stayed. Now the little things I overlooked shine brighter than before. Every gentle word you gave me still lingers at my door. Time has softened every memory, leaving only what was true. Some hearts don't stop loving, they simply learn a different view. Every what if lost its way the day I faced the truth. tomorrow chose another road. Your love still lights my way. I'm stronger for the heart you gave, even if I couldn't stay. I won't ask the stars for second chances or wish the past undone. Some goodbyes become the reason we learn what love has done. If I'd stay, I'd still thank you just the same. Not because we share tomorrow, but because you changed my name. You taught my heart that letting go doesn't wash true love away. Every part of who I am was shaped by yesterday. Some roads don't lead us back, they lead us home. A handwritten number on a paper lost its meaning years ago. Still I keep it like a reminder of the things I had to let go. The corners faded with the seasons, but the memories remain. Some things leave without a goodbye. Some things quietly change. I spent so long searching for answers, trying to outrun what I feel, but every broken little moment was teaching my heart how to heal. Midnight to morning, I feel the colors slowly return. All the lessons I carry were the bridges I had to learn. Midnight to morning, I'm finding a place inside. I don't need to chase tomorrow. It's walking with me tonight. The empty spaces on the table hold the stories I once knew. Every chapter I was afraid of led me somewhere new. I used to fear the changing seasons, thought they took too much away. Now I see the falling pieces were just making room for change. Maybe hope was never a promise written somewhere in the sky. Maybe it was always growing in the quiet parts of my life. Midnight to morning, every shadow starts to fade. All the doubts I held so tightly slowly loosen in their place. Midnight to morning, I can finally breathe again. What I thought was only an ending was a doorway opening. I don't need a perfect sunrise, I don't need a flawless view. Every scar became a story, every story brought me through. The night was never against me, it was where I learned to see. Midnight to morning, now I welcome who dark into the dawn. I found my way home.
The wrinkles on this old receipt know every place I've tried to leave. Loose change sings inside my pocket like tiny promises to keep. The ceiling never moved an inch, yet somehow I outgrew the room. What felt like walls were only outlines, waiting for another view. I stopped measuring tomorrow by the weight I couldn't lift. Maybe every quiet moment was already changing me. I'm growing into light, not all at once, but little by little. Every doubt becomes a softer sound, every scar a different rhythm. I'm growing into light, like morning finding every window. I don't have to chase the sunrise, it's finding me too. Old conversations fade like vinyl, leaving warmth inside the air. Every version that I buried built the soul that's standing here. Even empty hands remember how to carry something true. Nothing blooms from perfect timing, only from breaking through. Every slow and steady heartbeat writes a language of its own. Hope was never waiting somewhere, it was learning how to grow. The future wears no colors, I'll bring mine one step at a time. Every quiet act of courage turns another page inside. I don't need the whole horizon, one small glow is more than enough. Every breath becomes a reason, every reason becomes love. I'm growing into light, leaving yesterday behind me gently. Every road that once felt endless now feels closer than before. I'm growing into light, with every autumn, every morning. I was never chasing daylight, I was becoming it. Little by little, the light already knew my name. The ink ran out before the ending, the sentence waiting on the page. I left the final line unfinished. Some words were never meant to change. The paper held a quiet distance between the things I couldn't say. Not every truth needs to be spoken. some are carried anyway. I kept it folded in a drawer, not because I couldn't let go. Some chapters don't need closing, they just become what we know. This is a letter never sent, a voice I kept inside my hands. All the words I couldn't give you, still remember where we stand. This is a letter never sent, not a promise, not a goodbye, just a little piece of my heart that learned to live without asking why. The years have changed the way I see it. The edges softened by the time. What once felt like a missing answer now feels like a different kind of sign. I don't search for what was lost, I don't rewrite what we became. Some people leave a quiet rhythm that still remains. I kept it folded in a drawer where yesterday could rest alone. Some memories aren't meant to follow, they simply find a home. This is a letter never sent, a voice I kept inside my hands. All the words I couldn't give you, still remember where we stand. This is a letter never sent, not a promise, not a goodbye, just a little piece of my heart that learned to live without asking why. Maybe we were only passing through, maybe that's all we were meant to be. But every unfinished story leaves a little melody. This is a letter never sent, but it carried me this far. Not because I still hold on, because I know who we are. This is a letter never sent, still written somewhere deep inside. Some words don't need a destination, they just need a place to survive. A letter never sent, still a part of me.
The corners of this worn out notebook still remember names I never kept. Every line I couldn't finish found another way to gently bend. Coffee rings become small circles around the dreams I almost knew. Nothing asked for perfect timing, only asked me to stay true. Every quiet little heartbeat marks another unseen mile. Maybe all these scattered moments have been leading all the while. Almost there, I can feel it breathing just beyond these careful eyes. Not a finish, not a promise, just a softer kind of light. Almost there, every small tomorrow finds me where I'm meant to be. Step by step, without the hurry, hope keeps walking next to me. station platforms know the beauty of delay. Every season leaves a window open for another day. I don't need to hold the skyline, just enough to see ahead. Little dreams grow into rivers, one quiet choice at a time instead. If I lose my way for a moment, the wind remembers where I've been. Maybe courage isn't louder, maybe it just walks within. Every road I thought was ending simply led me somewhere new. Almost there, I don't need forever. Just this heart that still believes. Every step becomes tomorrow. One more breath and I arrive. The thread hangs loose from my old sweater, still refusing to let go. Funny how the smallest pieces always seem to know. The air remembers every heartbeat long before I called it mine. Maybe I've been growing quietly where no one thought to look. Between hope and doubt, I keep breathing anyway. Not every flower opens at the break of day. Between hope and doubt, there's a rhythm in my soul. Even when I lose the skyline, something keeps me whole. The cracks beneath my footsteps never asked me not to dream. They only taught me softness is much stronger than it seems. Every slow and silent moment carries something yet unseen. Nothing truly comes alive before learning how to breathe. Between hope and doubt, I'm learning not to run. Every quiet act of healing outlasts the setting sun. Between hope and doubt, I no longer feel the weight. Every little piece of tomorrow never grew. Between hope and doubt, I found more than I could see. I was never lost between them. They were leading me to me. Hope never hurried, neither did I.
A matchbook hiding in my jacket still remembers borrowed fire, half-spoken dreams across the table never really did expire. The room keeps breathing through the silence, like it knows what I don't yet. Every pause becomes a doorway I haven't learned to close just yet. Somewhere beyond tonight, the sky is writing my name in blue. Every road I couldn't follow leads me closer to the truth. Somewhere beyond tonight, every shadow learns the light. I don't have to see forever, just beyond tonight. Old cafe chairs and quiet laughter leave their echoes in the air. Funny how the smallest moments teach a heart enough to dare. Nothing blooms without the waiting, nothing shines without the rain. Every detour keeps a rhythm, every loss rewrites the page. If tomorrow comes in whispers, I won't ask it to be loud. Every slow and steady heartbeat knows its way above the clouds. Maybe hope was never distant, maybe it was here all along, growing softly in the silence, turning doubt into a song. Somewhere beyond tonight, morning waits without a sound. Every dream I carry gently has already turned around. somewhere beyond tonight. I can feel the daylight near. Every step I've ever taken brought tomorrow here. No hurry, no fear, just somewhere beyond tonight.
When the sky says yes, some pages never asked for answers. They simply waited to be turned. A pocket full of quiet maybes still carried everything I learned. Every pause became a language. Every scar refined the view. Nothing bloomed because it hurried, only because it stayed true. When the sky says yes, I'll stop counting all the reasons not to fly. Leave the weight behind my shoulders. Watch the doubt drift by. When the sky says yes, every little step becomes a melody. I was never lost forever. Hope was learning me. Empty chairs have held my questions long before I found my voice. Funny how the smallest moments quietly become a choice. Every corner wears a sunrise, even if the light is slow. Faith is rarely made of thunder. Sometimes it just softly grows. Maybe every unanswered heartbeat was already keeping time. Every road that bent away from me was drawing a better line. I don't need tomorrow promised, just enough to see the blue. If the sky can open slowly, so can I, so can I too. When the sky says yes, I'll be dancing with the wind instead of fear. Every dream I catch believing finally feels near. When the sky says yes, nothing shines neither will I. Crease that never left my sleeve stayed longer than the restless years. Funny what the fabric carries after all the hands disappear. Some days settle without asking, like quiet dust on polished wood. Every mark I tried erasing stayed because it understood. Still I rise again, not with fire, not with flame, just a heart that keeps on beating, softly calling out my name. Still I rise again, like the tide returns to shore, not because the night has ended, because I fear it no more. Every hallway holds an echo no one thought was left behind. Every silence keeps a rhythm only patient hearts can find. I no longer count the distances between who I was and now. Every season left its signature, teaching me somehow. Still I rise again, every scar becomes a line, writing stories I once doubted would belong to this heart of mine. Still I rise again, slowly learning how to trust every ending left behind me, made tomorrow from the dust. Was never born from thunder, but from carrying quiet hope. I don't need a flawless morning or every answer in my hands. Every breath becomes a promise to become the one I am. Still I rise again, with a calmer kind of light. Every step that once felt fragile now becomes my steady stride. Still I rise again, nothing left for me to prove. Every heartbeat whispers gently, I was always meant to move. Softly, I rise again. Mm-hmm.
forgotten ticket in my jacket still remembers where I've been. Faded ink and worn out corners hold the places in between. I never knew the quiet moments could reveal what I had missed. Every wrong turn on the map was a road I needed to exist. The long way home was never really lost. Every mile, every moment had a meaning of its own. The long way home, I finally understand. Sometimes you have to wander to find where you truly stand. Piano in the corner plays a melody I know. Every note carries a memory of the things I had to let go. I stopped counting all the reasons why the past should stay the same. Some doors close without a warning, making room for change. The long way home was a lesson in disguise. All the moments I was breaking built the strength behind my eyes. The long way home, now the road feels less unknown. I was never far from finding the place I could call my own. If tomorrow takes its time, I'll let it move at its pace. Not every dream arrives quickly, not every heart runs the same race. The road may bend forever, but I know where I belong. Every step that led me forward was becoming my own song. The long way home, now I carry every mile. All the shadows, all the seasons made this journey worth the while. The long way home, I don't need to turn around. I found myself along the way, in every lost and found. No perfect road, no perfect time, just the path that became mine. The flowers learned your window first, long before I knew your worth. You poured your heart into the ordinary, making quiet feel like home. I wore tomorrow on my shoulders, always chasing something more. While you were loving who I was, I kept reaching for another door. Some truths arrive like morning, soft enough to change your soul. I didn't lose your love in a moment, I let it slip through hands I couldn't hold. You deserve better than the love I knew back then, a heart one learning at the end. You gave your best so effortlessly. I answer with my fears. Now your kindness echoes louder than all my silent years. Time has polished every memory, leaving only what was true. I see your grace in little moments, in every sky of faded blue. If love is measured by attention, you deserve the whole of mine. Instead I offered borrowed pieces, never all that lived inside. Now the mirror tells the story I was too afraid to read. Growing up sometimes begins with admitting what we couldn't be. You deserve better, and I finally understand. Not because you asked for more, but because you gave without demand. The love I couldn't give to you still teaches me each day. I honor what you gave me in every life I touch this way. I won't rewrite our ending or pretend I wasn't wrong, but I'll carry your compassion like the melody of a song. You deserve better, and I hope you found that light, someone who sees your quiet beauty every morning and every night. As for me, I'll keep becoming the man I couldn't be before, because loving you has shaped my heart, even from afar. Some apologies are lived more than they're spoken.
Even if I tremble, my name looked different on the page after everything had changed. Funny how familiar letters could suddenly rearrange. Every version left behind me still belongs inside my skin. Maybe growing isn't losing, maybe it's where I begin. I don't need to hide the shaking, I don't need to know it all. Every breath becomes a promise, I can rise before I fall. Even if I tremble, I'll still cross the line. Not because I'm fearless, because this hope is mine. Even if I tremble, I won't turn tremble, I'll still choose the light. Every fragile moment teaches me to trust this life. Even if I tremble, nothing holds me back. Every step I take with courage brings me to the path I have. Even if I tremble, I still move. A teacup left beside the window, still holding yesterday's warm air. Dust keeps dancing without asking if anyone is watching there. The smallest things keep moving softly, while I stand learning how to breathe. Maybe every quiet moment has more to give than it first seems. A little closer to dawn, a little lighter than before. Not because the answers found me, but I don't need them anymore. A little closer to dawn, every heartbeat finds its place. Even slow horizons open to a patient kind of faith. Every season folds so gently into colors yet unknown. Even empty conversations leave a kindness of their own. What was heavy turns to echoes, what was distant starts to bloom. Morning doesn't chase the darkness, it simply gives the sky more room. If tomorrow speaks in whispers, I'll be quiet enough to hear. Every gentle step I'm taking brings the morning a little near, a little closer to dawn. Now the air begins to glow. Every dream I carried softly finally begins to grow. A little closer to dawn, nothing rushed and nothing wrong. I was finding home inside me all along, all along. The light arrives without a sound, and so do I.
yesterday. We fold a note inside the pocket, smiles without a word to say. The room has learned my quiet footsteps, even when I change my mind. Funny how the smallest moments leave the brightest things behind. Maybe I was never falling, just learning how to bend. Every pause became a doorway, waiting to open again. One more sunrise, here we are. Another page, another heart. I don't need to know the ending, just enough to make a start. One more sunrise, soft and slow, a little farther than before. Every hope I carry quietly feels a little closer now. Wear a softer color, like they've heard what I couldn't say. Every dream I almost buried found another way to stay. I stopped chasing perfect answers, started listening to the breeze. Sometimes all the soul is asking is a little room to breathe. If tomorrow takes its time, I'll meet it where the light begins. Every ordinary heartbeat knows how quiet strength can win. I don't need the sky to change, I only need these open eyes. Every step becomes a promise, every promise comes alive. One more sunrise, here I stand. Nothing louder than this smile. Every road that felt uncertain was leading here the whole while. One more sunrise, let it shine, gentle as the morning air. I was searching for tomorrow, it was growing. Just one more sunrise. On this old paper, whole conversations I outgrew. Even faded lines remember every version I once knew. A window left a little open, lets tomorrow drift inside. Funny how the smallest changes turn the strongest hands untied. I stopped asking for the right moment, I stopped chasing every sign. Roots don't question where they're going, they simply trust the time. In time I'll bloom like colors rising after rain. Not because the sky has changed, but I've learned to welcome change. In time I'll bloom without reaching for the sun. Every quiet part of me already knows what's to come. The empty spaces on the canvas never frightened every hue. They were only saving room for something honest to break through. Every season wears its silence before it learns to sing. Nothing living asked for hurry. Everything arrives in spring. Every heartbeat writes a promise only patience understands. Hope was growing underneath me long before I made my plans. In time I'll bloom like rivers finding where they flow. Every fear I carried softly taught my heart what it should know. In time I'll bloom, one quiet breath, one step, one day. Every little piece of healing found its own unhurried way. If tomorrow keeps its distance, I'll still leave the door unlocked. Light has never feared the shadows, it simply keeps showing up. I don't need a perfect ending, I don't need the loudest sky. Every gentle act of growing is enough to change a life. In time I'll bloom, now I wear my seasons well. Every road that once felt broken became the story I can tell. In time I'll bloom, not by racing toward the light. I was slowly becoming someone who could shine from deep inside. No rush, no perfect timing, only growth. In time I'll bloom.
The coffee cooled before the sunrise, but your smile still warmed the room. I kept chasing distant horizons while love was quietly in bloom. You never asked me to be perfect, only honest with my heart. Still I chose the road that led me farther than we were apart. Funny how a single moment can echo through the years. Some answers find us slowly when the silence finally clears. If I'd stayed, would we still be dancing in the rain? Would your laughter fill these empty walls, calling out my name? I can't rewrite the story or turn the seasons back again, but I still wonder every now and then if I had stayed. Now the little things I overlooked shine brighter than before. Every gentle word you gave me still lingers at my door. Time has softened every memory, leaving only what hearts don't stop loving, they simply learn a different view. Every what if lost its way the day I faced the truth. Love wasn't what I walked away from, it was who I became through you. If I had stayed, maybe we'd have found another way. Maybe all the dreams we folded would still be here today. Though tomorrow chose another road, your love still lights my way. I'm stronger for the heart you gave, even if I couldn't stay. I won't ask the stars for second chances or wish the past undone. Some goodbyes become the reason we learn what love has done. If I had stayed, I'd still thank you just the same. Not because we share tomorrow, but because you changed my name. You taught my heart that letting go doesn't wash true love away. Every part of who I am was shaped by yesterday. Some roads don't lead us back, they lead us home. A handwritten number on a paper lost its meaning years ago. Still I keep it like a reminder of the things I had to let go. The corners faded with the seasons, but the memories remain. Some things leave without a goodbye, some things quietly change. I spent so long searching for answers, trying to outrun what I feel, but every broken little moment was teaching my heart how to heal. Midnight to morning, I feel the colors slowly return. All the lessons I carry were the bridges I had to learn. Midnight to morning, I'm finding a place inside. I don't need to chase tomorrow, it's walking with me tonight. The empty spaces on the table hold the stories I once knew. Every chapter I was afraid of led me somewhere new. I used to fear the changing seasons, thought they took too much away. Now I see the falling pieces were just making room for change. Maybe hope was never a promise written somewhere in the sky. Maybe it was always growing in the quiet parts of my life. Midnight to morning, every shadow in me. From the dark into the dawn, I found my way home.
The wrinkles on this old receipt know every place I've tried to leave. Loose change sings inside my pocket like tiny promises to keep. The ceiling never moved an inch, yet somehow I outgrew the room. What felt like walls were only outlines, waiting for another view. I stopped measuring tomorrow by the weight I couldn't lift. Maybe every quiet moment was already changing me. I'm growing into light, not all at once, but little by little. Every doubt becomes a softer sound, every scar a different rhythm. I'm growing into light, like morning finding every window. I don't have to chase the sunrise, it's finding me too. Old conversations fade like vinyl, leaving warmth inside the air. Every version that I buried built the soul that's standing here. Even empty hands remember how to carry something true. Nothing blooms from perfect timing, only from breaking through. Every slow and steady heartbeat writes a language of its own. Hope was never waiting somewhere, it was learning how to grow. If the future wears no colors, I'll bring mine one step at a time. Every quiet act of courage turns another page inside. I don't need the whole horizon, one small glow is more than enough. Every breath becomes a reason, every reason becomes love. I'm growing into light, leaving yesterday behind me gently. Every road that once felt endless now feels closer than before. I'm growing into light, with every autumn, every morning. I was never chasing daylight, I was becoming it. Little by little, the light already knew my name. The ink ran out before the ending, the sentence waiting on the page. I left the final line unfinished. Some words were never meant to change. The paper held a quiet distance between the things I couldn't say. Not every truth needs to be spoken. Some are carried anyway. I kept it folded in a drawer, not because I couldn't let go. Some chapters don't need closing, they just become what we know. This is a letter never sent, a voice I kept inside my hands. All the words I couldn't give you, still remember where we stand. This is a letter never sent, not a promise, not a goodbye, just a little piece of my heart that learned to live without asking why. The years have changed the way I see it. The edges softened by the time. What once felt like a missing answer now feels like a different kind of sign. I don't search for what was lost, I don't rewrite what we became. Some people leave a quiet rhythm that still remains. I kept it folded in a drawer where yesterday could rest alone. Some memories aren't meant to follow, they simply find a home. This is a letter never sent, a voice I kept inside my hands. All the words I couldn't give you, still remember where we stand. This is a letter never sent, not a promise, not a goodbye, just a little piece of my heart that learned to live without asking why. Maybe we were only passing through, maybe that's all we were meant to be. But every unfinished story leaves a little melody. This is a letter never sent, but it carried me this far. Not because I still hold on, because I know who we are. This is a letter never sent, still written somewhere deep inside. Some words don't need a destination, they just need a place to survive. A letter never sent, still a part of me.
The corners of this worn out notebook still remember names I never kept. Every line I couldn't finish found another way to gently bend. Coffee rings become small circles around the dreams I almost knew. Nothing asked for perfect timing, only asked me to stay true. Every quiet little heartbeat marks another unseen mile. Maybe all these scattered moments have been leading all the while. Almost there, I can feel it breathing just beyond these careful eyes. Not a finish, not a promise, just a softer kind of light. Almost there, every small tomorrow finds me where I'm meant to be. Step by step, without the hurry, hope keeps walking next to me. for another day. I don't need to hold the skyline, just enough to see ahead. Little dreams grow into rivers, one quiet choice at a time instead. If I lose my way for a moment, the wind remembers where I've been. Maybe courage isn't louder, maybe it just walks within. Thread hangs loose from my old sweater, still refusing to let go. Funny how the smallest pieces always seem to know. The air remembers every heartbeat long before I call it mine. Maybe I've been growing quietly where no one thought to look. Between hope and doubt, I keep breathing anyway. Not every flower opens at the break of day. Between hope and doubt, there's a rhythm in my soul. Even when I lose the skyline, something keeps me whole. The cracks beneath my footsteps never asked me not to dream. They only taught me softness is much stronger than it seems. Every slow and silent moment carries something yet unseen. Nothing truly comes alive before learning how to breathe. Between hope and doubt, I'm learning not to run. Every quiet act of healing outlasts the setting sun. Between hope and doubt, I no longer feel the weight. Every little piece of tomorrow has already crossed my way. I don't need the perfect answer, neither did I.
A matchbook hiding in my jacket still remembers borrowed fire, half-spoken dreams across the table never really did expire. The room keeps breathing through the silence, like it knows what I don't yet. Every pause becomes a doorway I haven't learned to close just yet. Somewhere beyond tonight, the sky is writing my name in blue. Every road I couldn't follow leads me closer to the truth. Somewhere beyond tonight, every shadow learns the light. I don't have to see forever, just beyond tonight. Old cafe chairs and quiet laughter leave their echoes in the air. Funny how the smallest moments teach a heart enough to dare. Nothing blooms without the waiting, nothing shines without the rain. Every detour keeps a rhythm, every loss rewrites the page. If tomorrow comes in whispers, I won't ask it to be loud. Every slow and steady heartbeat knows its way above the clouds. Maybe hope was never distant, maybe it was here all along, growing softly in the silence, turning doubt into a song. Somewhere beyond tonight, morning waits without a sound. Every dream I carry gently has already turned around. Somewhere beyond tonight, I can feel the daylight near. Every step I've ever taken brought tomorrow here. No hurry, no fear, just somewhere beyond tonight.